You know, I think the problem with speaking about politics is everyone's invested in their opinion, you know? I like to make jokes, but then I'm like, with politics, it's really hard because people, if we're real, they get butthurt. They get butthurt. I was going to talk about this concept called the COB effect, you know? I just thought about it. I was like, well, what do Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, and Joe Biden have in common? It could be the COB effect. It could be something that women just don't want to tell everyone. Some men, they just have a beautiful mind. And that's not only visible until someone is naked, I guess, metaphorically speaking. They lower their walls and they allow their cob to shine, And I think some men, especially me, I'm insecure. I'm not able to acknowledge if I see another man, especially if he's more beautiful than I am. And I don't mean beautiful in the sense of any physical characteristic. I mean beautiful in the sense that their mind is heading in a direction that I can only explain as something I want to be a part of. They capture your attention in a way that possibly is different than everyone else. And different isn't necessarily always bad. I can enjoy something different because the reality is you can't do the same thing your whole life. You really can't. You're going to get tired. You're going to get bored. You're going to say, look, what else is there? Even if you really enjoy it, you're going to say, there's a whole world out there to be experienced. Experienced, not possessed. Experienced. That's what I believe, And if we're all honest with ourselves, we can't take our possessions with us. We really can't. I hope we can take our experiences with us. I don't know. I've never talked to somebody who's been dead. I don't know if you can take your experiences with you, but at least there's a chance. At least there's a chance. And maybe we grow together. Like the COB effect. Maybe we can just acknowledge that we're all beautiful in some way. I say, look, I don't know why some people find certain people attractive, even when I don't. I know, especially like women, I see, some women have different tastes. I know what I find attractive in a man because that's what I've been working towards. I want to be attractive to myself. That's been my ultimate goal. And I realize that as the years have passed, I've started to become more attracted to myself. And in finding myself more attractive, I rely less on the attractiveness of other people. It's just basic. So in the end, I have to admit two things to you. There's two men. One I've never met and one I see every single day. There's two men that I find very, very, very attractive. One is a man that I only know stories about, but I fill in the gaps. I like to consider him to be the most compassionate man that ever existed. And the second man that I find extremely attractive is myself. Because I realized only I know what I've been through. And so the reality is, as long as I can respect myself and love myself, it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks. No, I'm serious. Okay, this was all a joke. But the reality is, I don't hear people talking about that. But as you find yourself more attractive, I feel you depend less on other people's attractiveness. I'm going to work on it, though. I got to think about that. I just came up